Hello, my darlings. My name is Katie of Rose Bloom Readings. Thank you for being here with me today. Today's reading, we are going to be looking into your person. Spirit, I asked Spirit at the beginning when I was dealing with the cards, I'm like, who is this person? Because I know it's love-esque reading day at Rose Bloom Readings today, but like, who is this person? And Spirit said that the person who is on your mind when you click this reading is the person whose messages we are going to be receiving today. And those messages are going to be what that person wishes they could say to you, what they want you to know, what they need you to know, but can't say for whatever reason. I'm sure we'll get the reason why they can't or haven't yet said that to you. We have 4 piles, as always, my darlings. Pile number 1 is the 2 of Swords. Pile number 2 is the 4 of Cups. Pile number 3 is the 3 of Cups. And pile number 4 is the Queen of Cups. A lot of Cups energy today, which makes sense because I do feel as though this is going to be a very emotionally intense reading, which that's not a bad thing. As always, my darlings, timestamps will be down in the description box below. Feel free to pause the video now and take your time selecting which pile or piles feel right to you. There could be different messages that are meant for you and resonate with you in each pile. Trust your intuition, my darlings, and we will get started. Hello, my loves. Pile number 1, if you picked the 2 of Swords, I'm going to put you right there. This is your reading on what your person, whoever that person may be, wants you to know, what they need you to know. We have the Rose Oracle. We have the Crowning, Initiation, Thresholds, Birth, Rebirth, and a Seat at the Table. Okay, and then we have Brothers of the Rose, Sacred Masculine, Honor, Protection, and Support. And we have Birds of a Feather. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. So this is a person who has so much love for you, so much adoration for you. They want to keep you safe. They want to protect you. They are a watchful guardian over you, has been. For most of you, I feel like it's been all of, if not a majority of your lives. For others, it's been a very, very, very long time, at least the majority of your adult life up until now. And this is a person who irks you. They drive you a little bit crazy because they always have your best interest at heart. They always want what's best for you. They are opinionated on what is best for you. They voice a lot of concern for you, but you, my darlings, are a person who, if you want to do it, you're going to do it, regardless of whether or not it's the best decision for you. You're gonna do it. Very much a let's see how this plays out kind of energy, which makes sense for the imagery in the 2 of Swords. It's like, yeah, you know, this is risky. I'm wearing a blindfold. I'm throwing a sword. There's animals in the way, but like, you know, if we don't try, we don't know. So the energy that's coming forward is this person who very much wants to protect you, and you won't have it. And I feel like there's been a bit of a falling out as of recently because they just irked you. I feel like you guys were in a romantic situation that really was not in your best interest. It was very karmic. It was a very karmic connection. And this energy that's coming through really advised you against it, really didn't want you involved with the person that you became involved with. And you just said, enough is enough. It's my life. I'm going to live it the way I want to live it. If you want to carry on with me on this journey, that's fantastic, but I'm not taking your advice. And because of that fallout, there's been a bit of distance created between this person. There's a lot of pride coming from both of you, and that's the reason that the situation hasn't been fully rectified is because you're both sitting in that prideful energy of like, yeah, maybe I didn't handle this in the best way. Maybe I could have handled it in a different, perhaps better way. But I'm not going to be the first person to step up and admit wrongdoing. And you miss them, and they miss you. You guys, you're birds of a feather. You guys are tight. You're knitted together for a reason. This person's role in your life is to be your guardian and your protector. And they love you. They love you so much. They love you so much more than they have ever let on. Am I taking... I don't want to take all three. Can I take two? Okay, top two, bottom two. Bottom two. Thank you. So let's see. We have leadership. Yep. And inner peace. Yeah. So this person is sorry for the way that things panned out. They do miss you a lot. They miss you so much, and it reflects in the way that you miss them as well. And I feel like this person just hasn't stepped up, because they're very fine being, you know, the person to kind of smooth things over and to apologize and to initiate talking it out. And, you know, you guys have a very good communicative relationship. This is so sweet. This is such nice energy. But they feel like they don't fit right now into your life because of the argument that, you know, some rather harsh things were said, and they don't want to be a negative impact in your life in any way. That's not their intention. That's not what they want. They just want to protect. They just want to love. They want to support. They want to guide. And so the fact that they now think they are a negative energy by any means in your life is making them hold back. So they want to apologize, and they want to reconnect with you again, but also in the most loving and affectionate way. They're like, I just need you to smarten up a little bit. Like, just a little bit. You are worth so much more than you're accepting into your life. And they see that, and they just can't understand why somebody who is as wonderful as you are, who has so much to offer, who is so much, would accept less than they're worthy of in their lives. Let's pull... what am I pulling? The Dark Mansion? Yeah, let's pull the Dark Mansion Tarot. Let's see. But this person really misses the connection you guys have. You don't have the connection that you share with this person with anybody else in your life. This is beyond beyond romance. This is deep soul love connection. This is selfless. This is somebody who only ever wants what's best for you. This is somebody who also knows you a lot better than pretty well anybody else in your life knows you. So they're very aware of what you're worthy of, and they want the best for you. And they just don't know how to say that in a way that you'll receive it well, because I feel like you guys have lived a very, excuse you, a very caged existence. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so the trapped energy. She's coming in hot. And we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. A very caged existence in your younger years. You were very... very unable to control or decide for yourselves what you got to do and who you got to do it with and where you got to go and who you got to be. And so when you were granted a slight amount of freedom as you matured, as you grew, as you came into adulthood, it was like, okay, that is never happening again. And then you have this protective guardian energy, and it triggers you. It makes you fear that you're going to be suffocated once more. So this person doesn't know how to give you protection in a way that you'll receive it well. When they don't want to cage you, they don't want to deprive you, they don't, sometimes they do come off as brash. The polar bear energy here is very much this person's energy. Like, the intention is good, but you know, they can be intense. I feel like they're in stature as well. They're a very intimidating person, very large in charge, very fearless. To people that don't know them, they're like, holy shit. But to you, you're like, no, that's a teddy bear. That's the softest, most loving creature in existence. But they can come off quite brash, and yeah, they just want good things for you, my darlings. They don't want to see you going down a path that is in any way going to bring you unhappiness, bring you harm, any kind of destructive behaviors. Whereas you are like, well, no, I have more control than that, but you know, let me do what I gotta do. And they're like, well, no, I don't want anything to happen to you. And that's really what comes down to it. The message that comes down to it is that I don't want anything to happen to you. The love that this person has for you. I'm going to pull, I want just one romance angel, please. Just because, thank you. I feel like, oh my God. I feel like there's, let go of control issues. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like there's like one important thing they have to say through this. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, so this feels like what they're saying to you, but it also feels like an admission. So on the one hand, they're admitting like, yes, I do too much and I overstep the boundary and I'm sorry. And when things rectify, because things will rectify, this is such a good, close connection that there's no way that this can stay in separation. It's just not going to happen. So yes, I do overstep. Yes, I, you know, intrude too much, and I'm sorry. I'll be better. I'll try and be better. But at the same time, it's what they're telling you of like, you know, you don't have to try so hard to prove your independence. You can be independent without going to like the most extreme levels of that independence and trying to prove to everybody and to yourself that, you know, you've got this. You can just got this without needing to try so hard to show that you've got this. We have a lot of cards today, so let's pull I don't want to pull the Path to Love Tarot. I want to pull some animal messages. This is so cute, though. There is so much safety in the way that this person loves and cares for you. There is, like, this is a person who, if you're stuck somewhere 3 in the morning on a Tuesday, you can call this person and they will be there in 15 to 20 minutes. Like, this is a dependable person. This is a person who is worth working to keep in your life. So, you know, disagreements happen and misunderstandings happen, especially when you have such a strong connection that's so long-standing as I feel this one is. Just be truthful in your emotions, my darling, and don't get so heated in trying to explain yourself, because I feel like, you know, emotions do really run very hot in this connection. Always into the ash. Just 2? Am I taking 2? No, they say the bottom as well. Okay. Emotions do run high in this connection, and you know, communication is strong, it's good, it's consistent, but it can get a little bit intense, and then kind of the point of the conversation gets lost in the intensity of emotions. So we have kangaroo, an event, As events take on their own momentum, you take a leap forward. And we have the red squirrel. Gather your resources now, for they will sustain you through coming change. Yep. And bison, recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. Yes. Okay. Yep. So these messages, I feel, are coming from this person's higher self, as opposed to the rest of the messages that have come directly from them. Very heart-centered messages from their emotions, from their, you know, desire to let you know. These messages, I feel, are coming from their higher self. These are coming from spirit. Excuse the wind. We're having like a windstorm outside, so all the crap in my backyard is blowing around. This is a person who you want to have in your corner. This is a person who you need to have in your corner. There are going to be a lot of shifts and changes in the coming 3 to 6 months. Timeless reading, so take that as it resonates. But 3 to 6 months, there's going to be a lot of shifts, a lot of moving and shaking around in your life, for the better, but it is going to come with the, you know, feeling of things moving and shaking and going and coming and etc, etc, etc. A lot of shifting around, and this is a person who is steady, who is strong, who is grounded, and you are going to want that strength. You are going to need that secure person to lean on. Yeah, and just, this person loves you so much. Just, this is a little blip in a very strong, very good connection for a person who adores you, who wants what's best for you. You know, they don't be afraid, and you're not. I feel like you're not. You guys are not the type to mince words. So don't be afraid to tell them, like, hey, at the end of the day, my relationships, my situations are mine. The decisions are mine to make. You can welcome their thoughts, feelings, and opinions and concerns, because they come from a place of love, but just set the boundary that, you know, the decisions are yours to make. And they know that, and they recognize that boundary. But in the same way, this person has so much love for you that it's good to take pause once in a while and see things as they're trying to allow you to see them. But this is just, yeah, this is just a little miscommunication, my darling. This is just emotions running a little too hot, so it'll rectify. I feel like this person has reached out to you a few times. There's been silence for a little while now, but they did initially reach out to you a few times and you guys ignored it. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone or whatever and respond to those texts or DMs or whatever, and just be like, hey, I've had some time to think about it. I've had some time to feel it out, and lay the emotions on the table. This is a person who surprises you with how well they can receive and understand and process emotion, because they are a very strong, silent type. A lot of wisdom in this person's energy. This is a very old soul. And be grateful for the protection, but, you know, remind them that protection doesn't mean suffocation in any way. And they know that. They recognize it. They just need to hear it. And it'll be a fresh start, which is what this person wants with you. They want to be in your life as they have been. They want to respect your boundaries. They just want you to know how much they love you. It's very sweet. Is there anything else that they need to say? They give me a shiver and they tell me no. All right, my darlings, group number 1, that is so sweet. This person has fantastic energy and they love you so deep, and there is so much protection in that love. Yeah, no, you are safe in the way that that person loves you. That's gorgeous. I hope that you enjoyed that, my darlings. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. I love hearing from you guys, love hearing your synchronicities and your thoughts, feelings, and stories. If the reading resonated with you, if my energy resonated with you, please subscribe. All of my links for social media and information on private readings are down below in the description box. Thank you guys for being here with me. I love you. Bye. Hello, 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 my loves. Group number 2. If you picked the 4 of Cups, you guys are stressed. This is your reading for what they, in bold italics and underlined, wish they could tell you, what they want you to know, what they need you to know. We have the Rose Oracle up first. We have the Grandmothers, remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. And we have the Second Bloom, a second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. Yep, there she is. There she is. And we have Call of the Muse. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. The anguish, yeah, you guys have been upset, you've been distressed, you've been worried, you've been up far too late for far too long. You have stones dropping to the pit of your stomach. You guys are upset. Okay, what's going on? Let us pull... I want to pull the Lover's Tarot. Call of the Muse. Okay, so somebody misses you a lot, and you don't know if that is a person who you want to go back to that person, but you don't know if you should. But the fact that you don't know if you should isn't coming from your own thoughts, feelings, or concerns. It's coming from an outside voice who's like, no, 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 you shouldn't go back to that person. Because this person doesn't have any bad energy. Quite the opposite. This person adores you. This person thinks only the highest things about you. This person sees you as, thank you, darlings. This person sees you, I'm taking 2, okay, as something bright and beautiful and vivacious and vivid, and they miss you. And you have this person in your ear being like, no, 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 no. You don't want to go down that road. You don't want to be with that person. And it feels like the person who's telling you that doesn't have your best intentions at heart, my darlings. We have the 8 of Coins. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you here. And then we have the 9 of Staves, the 9 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so the person who is talking in your ear about like, no, 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 you don't want to, you know, this person's not right for you, this isn't good for you, this isn't happening, has a lot of jealousy about the connection and chemistry and everything that you have with the person whose messages are coming in. Because I feel like there was a creative partnership initially with you and the person whose messages are coming in, you and your person, I'll say. Something that started as a creative project that really bloomed into something very fiery. It feels very exciting and passionate and intense with the 9 of Wands here. 8 of Coins, it's making me feel like it's, yeah, it was work related or passion related, creative related. There was a project. And it was like fireworks. It was electric. It was like a, you know, where have you been all my life kind of connection. And this person is so outside of who you would, you know, usually be attracted to, and the circumstances so outside of, you know, your usual comfort zone, that you kind of got, you didn't kind of, you very much got in your head about it. And you were like, well, is this wrong? Like, what does this mean? And then the project ended, and you kind of took it as a sign. I say sign because the sign was purely invented in your own mental space, my darlings, as opposed to being an actual sign from the universe. You took it as a sign that, you know, okay, this was fun while it lasted, but nothing's going to come from this. And this person saying, like, you put those words in my mouth. That's not how I felt. That's not what was going to happen. That's not what I wanted to happen. Just because this person was different and communicated in a different way than you were used to. This person thought and felt differently than you were used to. You interpreted it in a way that made you believe that the way they saw you and the way they felt about you was less than what it actually was. And then you had this person who was very envious, one, of having more space between them and you as this connection with this other person grew. Not to say that you know, dropped your friends or your siblings or people around you for this connection, but just because, you know, your time was more spread out than it had been. But also because they were very jealous of the connection that you had with this person. There was a lot of envy radiating. And so when they saw, you know, you festering on it and you trying to talk through it with them and be like, you know, I just don't know. This is how I'm feeling. This is how I'm thinking. Instead of being like, well, you know, it sounds like maybe you're getting in your head a little bit. And it sounds like this person really likes you a lot. And if you want, you should give it a chance. They were like, no, yeah, you're right. This sounds fishy. Because this person whose messages are coming in, they're like, you know, I didn't even get an opportunity to talk. I didn't get an opportunity to explain myself. And you're their muse. They see you as their muse. This is so cute. I feel like this is wow, that's a lot. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you. Am I taking 3? They say 2. I feel like this is a person who, something to do with music. They're musicians, they're singers, they're songwriters, they're music producers, or they're like video producers. They do some kind of filming, video editing, something along those lines, something very visual, with it very, like, it really pulls you in, the sound and the visuals of what they create. And you had something to do with that. A lot of you, I feel like, partook in it. Some of you, I feel like it was just like watching it. You were like a fan of this person and then a connection was made there. But most of you, I feel like, partook in that creative project with that person. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yes. And that's a really funny confirmation considering earlier when I was talking about signs. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I don't want to drag the person who shared their feelings and opinions with you, but I'm only conveying the messages as I receive them of this person being like, you know, it was really unfair. I know you've known that person for longer. I know you have a very strong connection, but it was really unfair to kind of take their word above mine when I didn't even get, you know, a chance to speak up. And you have been in your heads, my darlings. You miss this person, and love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yep. If you feel a connection to this person and you feel the chemistry with this person and you feel that fire and that draw to this person, why, oh why would you betray those feelings and second guess them and think that you're not worthy of all of the wonderful things that you got to feel and experience, my darlings? Because all of the things that you wanted and were excited for and looking forward to with this person, they were like, yeah, I wanted them too. I just wanted the chance. That's all they keep saying. They're like, I just wanted the chance for this to turn into something. Whatever it turned into, I don't know what it was going to turn into. I think I have a good idea what it was going to turn into, but I'm not exactly sure because we never got the chance. Did we get, there was second chance somewhere. Oh, second bloom, yeah. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Yep. Yeah, so part of what you're in your head about, thank you, is as you kind of pull yourself out of this, you're like, well, now I've ruined it. Now I can't reach out to this person and be like, hey, do you want to, you know, start again? Do you want to start over? Do you want to start somewhere? Because you're afraid that, you know, they're going to say no, or they're going to be upset with you. And no, this is this person has the most chill, laid back energy. Like, they've been speaking in the same like monotone the entire time to me. They've been hello. Yeah, I'll take you too. Thank you. Like they haven't like raised their voice. They have, which I get, like you are a very emotive person. I'm getting a lot of water sign energy, a little bit of fire sign. You understand and communicate through emotion. It doesn't always have to be overly intense, but it has to be there. And this person is giving me earth and air up the everywhere, because I was gonna say up the wazoo, and then I was like, nah, is that the time and the place? Very rarely do I have that kind of self-awareness. So I can understand that in the difference in communication styles, where you guys would be like, I don't know if they like me, kind of a thing. And they do. We have focus and we have flow. Yep. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this person is easy. This person is steady. This person is, they're saying, they're like, you know, I'm sorry if what I said and what I did wasn't enough, but for me, my interest is shown in the fact that I'm there, the fact that, you know, they answered when you called, they, you know, wanted to talk with you, they wanted to spend time with you. Like if they weren't interested in you, that wouldn't happen, because this is a person who is fine not dilly-dallying in unnecessary social connections, to say it simply. Yeah, and everything, like, they want you to know that, like, nothing's changed. Like, you know, it hasn't been a super significant amount of time that's passed, but it's been a little bit of time, and you guys are kind of worried that, like, you know, they've moved on, they've got somebody else, because this person is very charismatic, this person is very attractive, this person has a very, very lustful fan base, I'm feeling. There's a large circle of very eager people around them who, you know, would be happy to be in your shoes for even a day, my darlings. So you're worried that, you know, you're gonna be forgotten, and that's not the case, my darlings. Yeah, this person's like, how could I ever forget you? How would I forget you? So things have been kind of at a standstill, and you just have to come to the decision of, do I want to reach towards this person? Do I want to start again? Do I want to, you know, try my hand at this another time? Or do I want to let it go? But they're like, they're asking you to make that decision, because they're stuck in the way that you're stuck. It's like, okay, there's no closure. They don't know what's happening. I feel like they've reached out a couple times, and then it's kind of at a standstill, because the conversations just haven't flowed as easily. Thank you, darlings. So they're just like, you just need to, like, you know, take me or let me go, kind of a thing. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah. Oh. And we have the Tower. Fuck me. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you guys need to make a decision. That's what they're saying. That's what they're asking. They're like, you know, and I feel like that's not very easy for you. You're very ebb and flow, back and forth. The tide is in, the tide is out. You know, you can talk yourself in circles for 100 years if need be, on pros and cons and everything in between. Very mutable energy in you guys as well. The Three of Swords, like the heartbreak, my darlings, but the heartbreak isn't necessary, because this person adores you. If you want to be with this person, they're there, they're ready, but they won't be there forever, and it's not fair to expect them to be there forever. So if you feel a pull to this person, if you feel drawn to this person, go for it. Go towards this person and explain yourself and see where it goes. You know, it doesn't have to be wedding bells instantly, my darlings. You're allowed to just see where it goes. What have we not pulled? I'm going to pull the animal messages. But also Spirit is calling on you, and this person as well is calling on you to, thank you, loves, to really take a look at your inner circle and who has your best interest at heart. Yeah. Wanting somebody who you love and care about to be in a state of distress because you're envious of a connection that they have with a person when you should be happy for their happiness is not a good look. We have Tiger, Passion, and Adventure back in. Ah, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, whoops. Okay. Sorry. That was, yeah. Oops. Sorry. Making a mess. I got excited. Okay. Sorry. That was just so exciting. That's the boldest this person has been, because there is charisma, there is confidence in this person. But as I said, they have been very, like, not raising their voice, not even really defending themselves, just being like, you know, it hasn't been really fair. First of all, the passion, the electricity, the fact that you miss it is not for nothing, my darlings. Like, this is not an 18+ reading, but we could go on. Am I right? Yeah, passion, adventure. There is so much that hasn't been experienced with this person that they want to experience with you, if that's something that you want as well. There is everything. Fun, excitement, adventure, new places, new everything. Just electricity. We have Spider. Travel will open up new possibilities and one special connection. What the fuck did I just say? Okay, this is so exciting. I'm sorry. Sorry. I gotta calm down. Wow. Okay. Sorry. I'm just gonna, this is fucking fantastic. This is amazing. Okay. So just talking about travel there. Yeah. Oh my God. I feel like some of you are musicians, as well as this person being a musician. There's touring. Some of you work with musicians involving, you know, travel. Some of you, for those of you that are involved in like filming a video production, film production, that kind of thing, there's traveling involved, and it's just, excuse the car. I'm doing something right now. Thank you. Car gets louder. Thank you. Thank you so much. But there's so much potential here, my darlings. And like, you miss this person, it's not for nothing. You want this connection back, that's not for nothing. And there is so much excitement, so much adventure, so much, like, the things you've been lacking or afraid aren't there. Like, you know, this person's very mysterious, and you feel like that is because they haven't wanted to share with you. They haven't wanted to reveal themselves to you because they're not that interested in you. Not the case, my darlings, not the case. This person is, you know, they're a slow unfurling flower. Like, things take time. They don't, you know, they don't just dump everything about themselves on the table and be like, this is what I am, take it or leave it. That's just not the style of person that they are. So these travels and these adventures and everything, you find out so much about them that confirms why you feel that pull towards them, because this is a strong connection. This is linked. This is red string of fate vibes. And we have this sloth. Oh, I love sloths. Oh, I have sloth salt and pepper shakers, and they're like one of my most favorite things in my entire house. Very good conversation starters when people are like, hey, Katie, you're an adult, why do you have these? And I'm like, listen, don't worry about it. Consider the smallness of your needs and treasure what you possess. Yep. Yeah, so it's so cute, because this person, like, everything is in your hands. This person's laying it on the table. They're like, I'm interested in you. I'm attracted to you. I want you. But I want you to come to whatever decision you're going to come to. And I'll accept however that looks. And like, let yourself have nice things, my baby. Let yourself have that connection. Let this person understands you in a way that you are seldom understood. This person sees you, like fully sees you, period, sends tweet. They see you, everything about you, the parts of you that you want to be seen, but that people just don't see very easily. This person sees you. This person respects and understands your vision. This person encourages you. This person adores you. This person thinks you're sexy and funny and smart. And like, why can't you let yourself have a good thing, my baby? Get out of your heads. Get out of your heads for 5 seconds and see this objectively, and the fact that this is an exciting thing, a good connection. This is very passionate and exciting. And if you miss it, go for it, my loves. Is there anything else that we're missing? Oh, they give me a shiver and they tell me no. That tiger, though, that's exciting. That feels very much their energy, which is interesting because, like, they're so chill. And they're very much like those, like, you know, animal rehabilitation sanctuary videos where, like, the tiger's just chilling on a rock. And then, like, you know, it's like the duality of a tiger, and then the video switches over, and then it's a tiger, like, you know, running, and they've got, like, fiery passion eyes. That's what this person feels like, except that fiery passion is, 1, they're very protective people. 2, they are not ones to back down. If somebody's disrespecting you, they're not going to take that lightly. And 3, very, 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 very sexually charged energy. These are passionate people, and these are sensual people, and this is a beautiful connection, and you deserve good things, my darlings. That's what they want you to know. You deserve good things, but they do want you to make that decision, not leave them in limbo, not leave yourself in limbo either. Like, you're upsetting yourselves, my darlings. I could feel that just popped out, the 3 of Swords. I could feel how upset you were at the beginning of the reading, and, like, need not be, my loves. It's everything that you want is just on the other side of fear. Where is that quote from? I don't know, but I've just heard it from Spirit. So there you go. I hope that you enjoyed that, my darlings. I wish you all good things. That's very exciting. You have somebody who really adores you in your corner, and just really, really exciting things come from that. And I'm really happy for you guys, and I hope that you are able to go forth for the things that you want and deserve. If you enjoyed that, please let me know in a comment. Love hearing from you guys. Love reading your comments, your synchronicities. You guys are so funny and sweet, and I adore you. If you resonated with the reading, resonated with my energy, please subscribe. All of my links for social media and information on private readings are down in the description box below. Thank you for being here with me. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, 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 my darlings. Group number 3. If you picked the 3 of Cups, I'm going to tuck you right there. That's the Everyday Witch card place for today. This is your reading on what they, your person, whoever they may be, wants you to know, what they need you to know, what they wish they could tell you. We have the reunion. Oh, that just leveled me. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Somebody's coming back. Okay. And we have Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Yes. This is a soul connection that's coming back. Oh. Who's this? Who's this? Endless possibilities. Oh, she's stunning. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. Oh. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. Gorgeous. Okay. Whoa. Who's coming back? Who's coming back? Who is here? I can see at the last 2 readings. What was that sound my throat just made? The last 2 readings, the people who want to have messages for you have just shown up, you know, just shown up at my table, and started talking. But this person brought forth, like, this very large mahogany door, and they've knocked very politely, and they're behind the door, so I can't see them yet. And it's like, come on in. And now they're coming. Okay. What do we need? We need more cards. I want the Dark Mansion Tarot. Who's coming back? This feels like this is a soul connection. Like, this person is coming back from, like, another lifetime with you. I feel like There's somebody who you haven't known yet in this life, but you recognize them. This person becomes so important to you. This person has been so important to you. The reunion. Okay. 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 Whoa. 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 Am I just taking two? Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Fool. Yep. Okay, yeah. So confirmation, thank you, Spirit, of the fact that this person is someone you've known before, has been very important to you before, but who you're meeting for the first time in this life, new beginnings. Okay. What am I doing? I want to pull from the Sacred Destiny. And I feel like you felt the space that this person has left in this lifetime up until now. And you guys are such social, beautiful little people. You're people. Oh my God, what's happening? Everything's happening at one time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What are we doing? Okay. Okay. I'm going to take those. And I'm taking this. Okay. No, I don't want that. I want this. Thank you. Okay. You're very social people, but you have felt like I feel like everything's felt kind of surface level up until now. Like friendship connections have felt very surface level. Romantic connections have felt very surface level. And it's like, well, people aren't getting me the way that I want them to get me. And you have a very good understanding of people. You're very deeply intuitive people. Crown chakra energy right here, my darlings. Third eye energy as well. You guys are very, very deeply intuitive people. I feel like the majority of you use divination professionally or as a very, very, very heated passion. Like you do it for friends, you do it for yourself. And for those of you that aren't doing it professionally, look into that, my darlings, and get that shmoney. But everything's been very surface level, and you're like, oh, that's just how it is. Like you have a lot of connections, but you're looking for that heart-centered connection, and that is this person. This is exciting. Okay, change. Yep, you're going somewhere, being led somewhere, being brought to somewhere. Stand still. And solitude. Yep. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. So these feel very like back to front. So the solitude feels very much your energy. You're very happy people. You have connections. You have good people around you. You have good support systems, good family, good friends. Everything is good around you, but it's just not deep enough. You want it to go deeper. Like this feels very much, ankle deep on the stork. You're like, I want, the connection the way that I feel it should be, because you're such an intuitive person, such an empathic person. You see the depth of people. You want that depth and you don't get it. Things are very superficial. I feel like you get very bored. This is going to sound mean. I don't mean it to sound mean, but like you're out with your friends and they're talking and so on and so forth. And you're just really... You don't say it, but you're just bored of what they're talking about. Because it's superficial. You're like, this doesn't really matter. Like, why? This doesn't matter. Let's talk about stuff that matters. Let's talk about the human condition. Very like Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Virgo. Very like, let's talk about like the deeper stuff, and the people around you just don't talk about that deep stuff, but this person's coming in, they still haven't said anything, and like, what is going on? Okay. I want to pull the Romance Angels because I feel like, am I taking these? Okay, these were sticking up, so I feel like I'm just, fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Fucking drop the microphone, why don't you, person who has said nothing yet. So we have calling in your soulmate and me having to lie down. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. My tongue is twisted. My nose is itchy. My lips are itchy. Okay, so you got, this is romance. Yeah. This is, yeah. What? Okay, this is electric romance. Like, this moves quickly. I feel like you guys are the type to move quickly in connections anyway. Like, you're the type to open up very quickly. You're the type to, you know, kiss and have sex rather quickly, because you're searching for something, and you want the validation of that you found what you're searching for to show up. And it hasn't yet. So you kiss this person very quickly, and it's electric. It goes straight through you, and that thing that you've been searching for so long, you finally found. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path, excuse me. And we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And we have me screaming. Okay, this is... this person's coming in. This is your person. This is the person who you have been waiting for. This is the person who you have been waiting for your entire life, who you have felt the space from. And you've been trying to fill that space with every connection that has come into your life since you were old enough to walk and talk. And they're coming in. How are they coming? I feel like they're coming in. I feel like you guys are going to work together. This is a very spiritual person as well. This is a person who, my ring is falling off. This is a person who's taking my jewelry. This is a person who is very, very, very psychic. So fucking psychic that they haven't had to say anything to me yet. It's all just telepathic. And I feel like the same for you, my darlings. I feel like the messages that you're receiving from this person are very visual, but there's no sound. But this is your person. You guys are a fucking powerhouse. You have been a powerhouse for lifetimes before. I'm seeing a past life, and thank you. Past life in, I'm seeing like Mesopotamia, Aztec lives, ancient Egypt, very like healer and astrologer energy, like a lot of duality, a lot of teamwork, a lot of, you know, we're in this together. We could not do this without the other person. And I feel like that's why you've been kind of like skitterish in this life, is because like, you're like, I'm pulling my weight, but like, I'm not used to doing this on my own. Like, where's my person? And the person is coming, babies. The person is coming. We have the Ace of Coins. Yep. We have that calling in your soulmate and worth waiting for. Floored the shit out of me. We have the 10 of arrows, 10 of swords. And we have strength. Yeah, okay, yes. So this energy, very, very much. This two, regardless of identification, this is two people who... one is the strength, and one is like, they're, what's that show? Very good. Haunting of Hill House. Phenomenal series. Scares the shit out of you. Love it. Love to see it. I have to segue for a second. I was talking to a friend of mine once, and they were asking me, they're like, oh, have any, we were talking about, you know, intuition and psychic mediumship and all this and all that. And they're like, oh, have any of like the horror writers or horror movies gotten it right? And I was talking about Mike Flanagan, I believe his name is, the writer-director of Haunting of Hill House, and how he gets like spirituality and psychic gifts better than any other horror writer I've known. Anyway, so if you haven't watched and you like spooky stuff, it's very good. So, segue out of that. Sorry, got distracted. Okay. But there's a quote in that, and I love this quote, and Spirit brings it to me very, 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 very often, of, I think it's... I can't remember. I think it's the dad. I haven't watched it in many years. I think it's the dad talking about his wife, the mother. And he's talking about how she was the kite and he was the string. You know, like she lifted him off the ground and she brought him to new places. But if she didn't have him, she'd float away and be gone forever and so forth. And that's what this connection feels like. It feels like you both, you're the kite and the string. I feel like it goes both ways, but I feel like the majority of you, this person who's coming through, their energy is the string. Yeah, they're holding a string. They're showing me a string. They're the string, so they're the grounding force. They're the strength. They're the security, and you are the psychic energy. You're the kite. You lift them up, and they have very healing hands as well. Healer keeps coming up in like past life connections. And I feel like they're a person who is very physical, not just with you, I mean, with you, but with other people as well. Like they're, you know, meet you for the first time, I'll give you a hug, shake your hand, very big on physical contact, and they give a lot of healing energy through that physical contact. And it's nice that they're going to have you because you can kind of tap into their spiritual energy in a way that, you know, sometimes they do forget to, and be like, hey, you know, you need to take a step back, you need to replenish, you need to relax, because they give so much healing energy through physical contact that sometimes they forget to give it back to themselves. And for you, they offer the same kind of support and help and advice in grounding, because I feel like you forget to ground a lot, my darlings, because you're so very talented psychically, and you do get a bit lost in it, and you do kind of forget to come back down, you know. The kite stays up, that stays flying, so they offer that grounding strength and support. I also feel like for those of you that want to start a family, it's going to happen very, 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 very quickly. The Ace of Coins and the Ten of Arrows. Yeah, I feel like everything's going to move quickly in the way that like you usually do in a relationship, except it's moving quickly now because you found what you've been waiting for, and this is very, very exciting. I also feel like you guys work together, build a business together to do with healing or your psychic gifts or both, and yeah, that's how you build your lives together. It's very happy, it's very fulfilling, it's very beautiful. Okay, what are we missing? We are missing, did I pull yeah, I did. Okay, so we just need the animal messages, and I'm sure based on the romance angels, those are gonna floor the hell out of me as well. Okay, this is beautiful. This is so exciting. Yeah, this person, I feel like they're, those of you that haven't met them yet, you're going to meet them within the next, I'm seeing 3, so 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't think it goes into years, to be honest. It feels quicker than that. And we have the horse in the background here, so that's very, like, you know, thundering hooves. Okay, we have you, and I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take you. Thank you. This is awesome. Okay, this is so funny because this is like, you know, this reading's supposed to be like messages from this person and da 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 da, but they're so telepathic that literally they're just like, I'm coming, I'm showing up, I'm gonna be there in a minute, wait for me. Excuse me. We're getting better. We're on the 3rd reading, and this is the first time I've coughed. Okay, hummingbird. Love a hummingbird. Turn away from the infidelity so that love may blossom. Turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. We have the tortoise. I've been watching a lot of tortoise videos lately. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. And mountain goat. Fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. Okay. What is all this then? What is coming to be? Okay. So yeah, I feel like Spirit is telling you this person as well, telepathic messages, but I feel like it's not directly from this person, because I feel like if I'm like, oh, this person's saying, you'd be like, they can just fucking watch it. But this, yeah, this feels very spiritually sent of, easing back easing back for a little bit on the frivolous romances, my darlings. Because you're so, and this reading has made you very eager to find this connection, to meet this person. And if they have shown me anything in this reading, and the fact that they have said nothing, and the fact that, you know, they showed up behind a door, they knocked on the door, waited for permission to come in, it is that this person is not going to do things by any other terms than those that they are spiritually inclined to take. And I feel like the constant searching for them and the determination to find them is having the opposite effect. It's slowing down the progress. So I feel like it, you know, you guys are happy to date. You love love, you love physical affection, you love kissing, you love sex, you love fun and laughter and drinks and dancing and all of this fun, exciting stuff, which is all good and fine, my darlings, but you are doing it to find this specific person, and this specific person is not going to be found in that way. So Spirit's saying, like, you know, if this is the person that you want, if this is the connection that you want to bring forward, you have to take a step back, take a break, and reconnect with yourself, ground yourself, reconnect with your own energies, your own sensual energies, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, especially your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra as well. I feel like the throat, third eye, and crown are doing just dandy, but the other ones do need some reconnecting with. So to pull back as you feel called to. And I feel like you're getting bored with it anyway. You're getting bored with like the partying, and you're getting bored with you know, the connections that are superficial and shallow, and you're looking for something deeper, and you're not going to find it where you're looking for, my darlings. So if you're feeling called to take a step back and to reconnect with yourself, then do that, my love. And I feel like that is how this person is brought into your life. Also, as you connect more to your passion for spirituality and divination, this person comes through in that way as well. Sorry for burping. So much energy. Is there anything else? Woo, they give me a shiver and they tell me no. Whew, that was a roller coaster. Oh my God. Okay. I'm sitting down, but I feel like I need to sit down after that. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of energy bubbling to the surface in that. Whew, look at all these cards. What is even going on? I don't even remember pulling these cards. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. I hope that you enjoyed that, my darlings. If you did, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear anything you have to say in regards to that, any confirmations, anything. Love talking to you guys. Love hearing from you. If you enjoyed that reading and my energy resonated with you, please subscribe. All of my information for private readings and links for social media are down in the description box below. Thank you for being here with me. I love you. Bye. Hello, 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 my loves. Group number 4, last but not least, if you picked the Queen of Cups, which I just get the feeling a lot of people are going to be drawn to. This is your reading for what they, your person, whoever, needs you to know, what they want you to know, what they wish they could tell you. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting with the Queen of Cups. And plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, and grounded action. Okay. Oof. Let it go. Okay, I was just about to say, I'm like, this one's gonna be heavy. Okay, and we've gotten like a very good mix of connections and people and stories in the readings, and this hummingbirds as well. Very, very beautiful, beautiful synchronicity. I feel like hummingbirds are going to be a very important sign, or already are a very important sign for you guys. And I'm hearing you can't force it. Okay, so let's pull, I want to pull the Dark Mansion Tarot. Yeah, I'm hearing you can't force it. And this feels very melancholy. This feels like it's giving me the feeling of those like songs, you know, those sad love ballad songs where it's like, you know, I loved you, you loved me. It's not Barney, but you know, I loved you, you loved me, and you know, it was really good, and it's always going to be really good, but it just didn't work out, and I'm sorry, and I'm sad about it, but we have to carry on, kind of a thing. Like, very like acceptance, but you know, missing somebody, that is way too many. Okay, I want to take you. And they say top half. Okay, thank you. That is way too many, I say, when there's 4 and then I take 3. Oh my god. Okay. We have the 2 of Pentacles. That came up in, oh, I think it was the last reading. And the Fool, I think, came up in the last reading as well. And the Queen of Wands. Yes, okay. Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh. This is really sweet. Yeah, this person sees all of the best parts of you. They see everything wonderful about you that you put out into the world. And they know that the connection is there, and it just they're like, it's out of my control, it's out of my hands. It can't happen. I feel like there's travel involved. I feel like this is a connection that was broken or ended or didn't get to become a romantic connection quite yet because of some sort of separation, some sort of travel. There's water between you both. Which also makes sense for the Queen of Cups energy, where she's standing at the water. And usually she looks so happy and peaceful, but the way I'm interpreting her expression now, because of the energy of the reading, is quite melancholy. And it just feels, they're saying, they're like, I know this isn't what we planned. I know, like, you know, everything that you planned changed, because I do feel as though you all saw like a life with this person. You wanted a life with this person. You saw, for those of you that wanted marriage and, you know, families and pets, you saw that with this person. Oh, this is very sweet, but it is a melancholy energy, my darlings. Yeah. And I feel like you guys are kind of in that space of like, well, this feels, you know, this feels like it's going to be forever. This heartbreak feels like it's going to be forever. The sadness feels like it's going to be forever. I'm never going to have that with another person, and I know that I can't have it with that person because, you know, they've moved away, and that yeah, they're saying that's not the case, my darlings. No, no, no. They're like, I was just the beginning, you know, the connection comes from you, you know, you are a person who anybody would be lucky to have, who anybody should want to have. We have leadership came up, I think, in reading 1. Inner peace came up in reading 1 as well. And focus. Okay, we're getting some repeat cards. This is interesting. Focus came up. Oh, I can't remember. I think maybe 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet. They're saying, like, you know, the memories that we have, we're always going to have. We were supposed to have those memories. The connection that you have, you are going to have again, but it's going to be in a different lifetime. They're like, we used up the time that we had in this lifetime. It wasn't supposed to be forever. It wasn't supposed to be for very long. I wish it was longer, but that's just not how it was going to play out. And they're reassuring you. They're like, I'm always going to be with you. I'm always going to be there. You're always going to be with me. What we had, you know, was special. It was supposed to be special. It's always going to be special. But we're allowed to move forward, because I feel like you guys are kind of stuck in this very emotional cycle. You know, you call or you text and it kind of reignites all those feelings, and you're not allowing each other the opportunity to, you're stuck, you're frozen. You're not allowing each other the chance to heal, to move forward. And the healing doesn't happen with them by your side, my darlings, you do need to take a bit of a step back. And it is hard and it is sad. Of course it's sad. But, you know, you deserve to be able to heal. They deserve to be able to heal. Okay, I'm going to take you. And I'm going to take you. Am I taking 3? No. Okay. Thank you. And, yeah, they deserve to heal. Release your eyes. Oh my goodness, Spirit is really just, they're fucking on it today. The time has come to clear your energy. And new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes, okay. Okay. I know it's not what you want to hear, my babies. It's not what you want to hear. You're not in the mood for it. You're like, that's the last fucking thing I need right now. I'm not even over this one. I don't need to be thinking or worrying about another one. But it's time to let go. It's time to heal. And this does not, I feel like there is a lot of time between this. This person isn't knocking on your door tomorrow. You don't need to, you know, get up out of bed and put away your Ben and Jerry's and turn off your Love Actually right away, my darlings. 'Tis the season, am I right? But this is just reassurance from them that, you know, they aren't the last chapter for you. That's not the end for you. There is something new and something beautiful and something vivacious and something wonderful that you are worthy of, that you are deserving of, that you are meant to have, that is on the other side. And the same for them. And I know that that's very bittersweet to hear. But you two will always have what you've had. But there is more and there is new in your future. And it's what you both are meant to have. And time heals. They just keep telling me that. They're like, time heals. It'll heal. And you're like, nope, that sounds like bullshit. Trust, my darlings, trust. It feels like forever. It's not going to be forever. But you do have to, you know, tiny steps at a time, my darlings. Tiny steps at a time. Okay, let's pull from the, yeah, this is very sweet though. You're very safe under the way that this person cares about you and vice versa. And this person is very safe on their new journey in the new phase of their life by the way that you care about them. And it's kind of, yeah, it's gone as far as it's going to go. And it's time to kind of, yeah, I'm seeing like 2 people and they have like a rope tied around their wrists. And they're walking in different directions, and they're taking very slow, very hesitant steps. And you know, they're in this big field, and they're walking, separating. And then there's like, you know, a city here and a city here. Each person is walking towards, but they can't reach it. They're taking another step, but they can't go farther because the rope is pulled taut. And you know, obviously the next step is to untie the rope, let the rope fall, and each, you know, continue on your journey. And I feel like that's where you both are now, and that's where this person, you know, is encouraging you to go towards, because I do feel like you're having, you know, a harder time letting go of this permanently, and it's holding both back. We have the 4 of Arrows, 4 of Swords. We have the 7 of Coins. And we have 15. Temptation is 15. Is that the Devil? I think that's the Devil. Yeah, and the temptation just really, it speaks to, you know, it's very easy to send those messages. It's very easy to say, I miss you. It's very easy to call. It's very easy to pick up a call. It's very easy to, you know, send those spicy messages as well. I feel like is, you know, that's a part that you deeply miss, is that kind of intimate connection. And the nights are very hard. They're saying, they're like, I understand it's hard at night. I understand that, you know, it's hard to fall asleep and it's easy to get lost in your thoughts and let your thoughts overwhelm you. And then, you know, you reach out and then you start back from step 0. Because the nights are very emotional. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you, there's something to do with like Etsy or TikTok or Instagram, like a small business, or like selling things or making money as like a side hustle, small business type thing. Like some sort of project that can occupy your time when your thoughts are on them, and, you know, distract you and let you go through the flow of emotions that you have to do with something to preoccupy yourselves, and then boom, fall asleep. And, you know, just a few nights of that and it becomes a habit, and it becomes easier to continue the space that's been created, my darlings. What haven't we pulled? I feel like we pulled everything except the messages. Oh, okay, let's get some messages. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, the messages, they're simple, they're bittersweet, but they're simple in terms of like, you know, it's run its course, and you're always going to have like a part of you that misses that other person. Each of you are going to have that, but it's time to step forward into the new phases of your lives that are apart from each other, and let your hearts heal, and in future connect with those new connections. Yeah, and stop hurting yourselves by, you know, running back to each other in the safe and the familiar. I feel like they're really going to, I can feel the energy building up in the animal messages, and I feel like they're really going to floor us. Okay. As they have done in a few readings, but this person in particular they have such a wonderful, loving energy. And I feel like they're the only person who can really, you know, get the words to tell you what you need to hear. So that's why I feel like the animal messages are going to be so intense, and after we receive them, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Like, it's finally going to hit you. It's finally going to register. Yeah, but a lot of emotions, and the dreams too. I feel like the dreams have been very intense. I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you. Okay. All right. Mountain goat, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. And when did we get 4 cards? Scarab beetle, what is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. Rhinoceros, still the chatter within to see your true path in life. Yep. And oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. And baboon, in love and declarations of passion, heartfelt communication is the key. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh. So, yeah, definitely allow your passions or your side projects to really take the forefront right now. Use your creativity however that looks, my darlings. Don't overthink it. Don't make it into something that it's not. You know, the ebbs and flows of creativity as we go through stages of our lives, they're going to change, they're going to look different. So just follow through with what you feel called to right now. And don't betray yourself, because I feel like you guys get really hard on yourselves, and, you know, you're sitting there and you're holding your phones and you're like, I know I shouldn't, and they can see you, you know, their higher selves can see you doing that, and then you do, and then you just feel worse, and then they feel worse, and, you know, they're saying like you know, it's okay to have like one final thing, like one, you know, final phone call, one final long message that says all of the things that you want to say, that leaves room for them to say the things they want to say, and then a goodbye, because I feel like that's what's holding you back is, you know, you guys didn't really get your goodbye. You got like the goodbye, you know, when they moved away, when they left, when space was created between you, but it wasn't like a real goodbye, because it was a very frightened goodbye. It was a very unknown goodbye. It was, you know, what does this mean kind of a goodbye. And now you know that like it can't continue. It can't happen. The relationship can't go forward in this new phase. So now you need the real genuine goodbye. The, you know, always gonna love you, always gonna miss you, but this is goodbye, and we have to let go, and we have to move forward. And they want that for you. They want that for themselves, but they want that for you. They want, you know, I feel like a lot has really held back since this person and you have kind of parted ways. Like you really have, you know, kind of lost your social connections, not talking much with family. You're in a low place, so you deserve to kind of come up out of that. And they want you to come up out of that, that you're so vivacious, you're so full of life, you're so full of passion and creativity, you're so wonderful and loving, and they want all good things for you. And you need to, you need to release those feelings and not let them overwhelm you, and not let them become a storm. And they want that, and you're worthy of that. Is there anything else, my darlings? I want to pull one more. There was one card that when I was putting the animal messages deck away, it like slipped out as I put it away, and I was like, ha, but I didn't take it, but I want to grab it now. The sloth, okay, that came up I think in the last reading as well. Consider the smallness of your needs and treasure what you possess. Okay, yes, okay, yeah. So when I asked if there was anything else that they had to say, they're like, there's one more thing. Yeah, they want you. They care so much about you that they want you to have as good a life as you deserve. And you do have, you know, you have a good support system. You have people that love you, but you kind of shun them to the side because you've been caught in this kind of whirlwind of melancholy and despair, and, you know, kind of shaking your fist at the universe and how unfair this is, and how, you know, this isn't right, and this isn't what you want, and wanting to change it and wanting it to be different, and not really knowing how to go about that. And this person, like I can see them like taking your face in their hands, and it's very gentle and it's very loving. But instead of like looking at them, they're kind of turning your face a bit to kind of show you like, look at everything you do have, and focus on that, and use that, and lean on that, and continue with that, and, you know, follow your passions, and continue the things that are important to you, and rebuild your connections with the people that love you very much. And I'm getting a tickling on my scalp. I feel like this person, for those of you, some of you, I feel like this was an online connection, and some of you, I feel like it was in person. And for those of you who was in person, I feel like this person like pet your hair a lot. They had a lot to do with like your scalp, your hair, in a very affectionate way. So this person, yeah, feeling that, but they just want you to recognize what you do have and all the things coming towards you that you will have. And they want you to experience that. They want you to come out of this low point, and they want you to move forward. And they know that it's hard, and they know that it's sad. And they're saying, they're talking about how, you know, they're very lucky. They're always going to feel lucky because, you know, what you shared was real, is always going to be real. And the fact that you got to share it at all is enough for them. And their higher self does know that you guys are you're gonna meet again. And they're saying, they're like, next time we'll have more time. Next time we'll be able to get it right. And we'll be able to enjoy the fact that we got it right. And I feel like you guys are going to meet a lot in dreams, but I feel like it's going to be later on. I feel like right now you ask a lot to see them in dreams, you ask to hear from them in dreams, and it just doesn't happen. And then, you know, the cycle continues of like, well, I didn't hear from them, and it becomes hard. You are going to be able to communicate a lot in dreams, but I feel like it's going to be like into your older, more senior years. You guys are going to reconnect, and then on a spiritual level as well, you're going to be reconnected. Is there anything else? They give me a shiver and they tell me no. Oh, my darlings. Oh, I wish you guys all the goodness and all the healing, and I feel like it'll come in the way that, you know, this person cares for you. Like, there's no way that, you know, you couldn't be safe and healed in their divine light of how much they adore you. But they do want you to, you know, be able to take those steps forward into your new lives fully, and, you know, not lose any more time in sadness. And because they want to be, you know, a positive memory in your mind and in your heart and in your existence, and they want the same for themselves towards you. And you guys can have it. You just have to give yourselves the opportunity to heal and the space to heal. All right, my lovelies. Oh, yeah. Time to breathe. That's what that feels like. It feels like I wasn't able to like breathe right that entire reading, and now that it's done, it's like, okay, now I can finally breathe. And I think that's what they want for you, my darlings. They want you to be able to breathe freely. All right, my loves, group number 4. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for being here with me. I'll see you again. Bye.